Hey everyone, welcome to my channel, My Goddess Chrissy. I am My Goddess Chrissy and I'm coming to you guys with another celebrity reading. So guys, I jumped on the bandwagon and I'm doing a reading on Lori Harvey and Michael B. Jordan. And I just want to first talk about how intuitively I already knew that there was problems in the relationship, and let me tell you why. They just seemed so disconnected when they had that, I forgot, I think it was like an Oscars party that they were going to. They just seemed so, it just seems like they hadn't seen each other, and then it was like, hey, can you come with me to the Oscars after party? And I was like, yeah, for sure. And she got prettied up. He did what he did and got his all handsome thing going on. And then they just went to the after party or whatever it was. But you could already see the disconnect. It was so obvious. And then after that, you never saw them together. He was going to parties by himself. So I think it was very obvious that there was problems there. And I feel like both of them have really big egos. And I feel like one person was waiting for the other person to go and say they were wrong in whatever conversation, argument that they had, and nobody did it. And intuitively, I do feel like Lori was the one that broke it off. But I think that emotionally, Michael B. Jordan was already broken off from it way long time ago. And I feel like Lori knew it. And before it got to a point where it was just damn right embarrassing, because it was already getting to that point. They weren't going anywhere together. He was moving solo, she was moving solo. So it was already like moving funny. So I think there was one final straw though, where she felt disrespected. And she was like, I'm Lori fucking Harvey. Like, do you remember who I am? You know what I mean? I feel like Lori has this cockiness to her where she's like, do you know who I am? Like, seriously, I can get a guy right now if I wanted to in 2.5 seconds. And don't you forget it. I feel like he pushed her to that point where she felt disrespected by him, that she was like, I feel like her breaking it off was just like abruptly. It was something that happened and she was like, oh no, F this shit. So I'm going to see what the cards have to say, but intuitively, that's what I'm getting, guys. So I'm getting the relationship. It wasn't going well a long time ago. I feel like they are not on the same level intellectually. I feel like they have nothing in common. I always wondered what they spoke about, what they talked about, besides, what they want to do in their lives as far as the ventures that they want to go into. I feel like they talked a lot about businesses and business opportunities, but I don't feel like they had anything else in common. I remember when she put a picture of them like laying in bed and they just look like a old married couple already. And no shade to married couples. I don't think that married couples like just don't do anything, but I just feel like they look like they were in a space where they were just too comfortable already. There was no excitement. All right, let's see. We're gonna go backwards and we're just, is it backwards or forward? Anyway, I'm going to check on both of their energies right now to see how they're doing with this breakup. So let's start with Lori Harvey, how she's doing with the breakup. Let me put this here so you guys can see it. Okay. How is Lori Harvey doing? Show me Lori Harvey's energy right now after her breakup with Michael B. Jordan. Pick this card. Okay. She feels like she made the right decision. She feels like intuitively she knew as well that it was over for quite some time ago, but she wanted to give it some time to see if it would still work. She feels like she gave a lot of energy towards this relationship and it wasn't reciprocated. She also felt like when there was opportunities for him to spend time with her, he used that opportunity to spend time with his boys. It's like she always came last, and it was like she had to beg for his attention. And that's what I say in the beginning, that it seems like, Michael B had checked out emotionally already, because he wasn't really trying to spend time with her. It was like she was kind of like an afterthought for him, and she knew it. I wonder what her moon sign is, because for her to come out with as the high priestess, it means that she's very intuitive right now, and she's really tapping into herself, and she's really thinking about, okay, what is my next step? Because she doesn't want to be giving herself to another relationship, and unless it's something worthwhile, like if it's an opportunity, like another Michael B. Jordan opportunity, then she's all for it, but she doesn't want to waste her time with another guy again. She's focused on her future. Ooh, why did I say future and then King of Pentacles comes up? So right now she's focused on her money. She's focused on her money. Can you guys see that? Okay. And she's like, I mean, you guys already know she's not going to deal with anybody who doesn't have money. But right now I feel like she's focused on herself. But she knows that she's going to have some suitors coming her way. But right now she just wants to be by herself. She just wants to be left alone. Let's see. This is her taking like a timeout, taking a break to see what's going to happen. I wonder if this is her. I feel like she's not completely off of Michael B. Jordan. It was just her way of kind of showing him that when she says something, she's serious. When she say there's an issue, something needs to be done about it. Let me see. Does Lori Harvey want to get back with Michael B. Jordan? What do you guys think? Do you guys think that they should reconcile, or you think they should just move on? I always thought that she was too young. I feel like being the age that I am now, I feel like she's too young to be settling down. But I don't know. When you're in love, you're in love. What do you guys think? Do you guys think that when you're in love, that's it? No matter what age, if you're in your 20s and you find that right one, you just take the next steps? Or do you let it pass you by because you're young? All right. So let's see right now if Lori Harvey wants to be back with Michael B. Jordan. If this is her saying, chase me, So what does Lori want out of her relationship now that she does not have with Michael B. Jordan? So what does she want to happen? What does she want to go? Oh, I'm getting like tongue-tied. So it's kind of like communication skills. So they're definitely, I feel like, not talking to each other right now. Someone's getting choked up with their words, like having nothing to say or having a hard time saying what they have to say. Okay, anyway, sorry. Back to what I was saying. What does Lori Harvey want to come out of her situation with Michael B. Jordan? Does she want to get back with him, or is she done? Let's get this one over here. The Four of Swords again. She doesn't really know right now. She just like, she needs a mental break. She's just like, he was mentally exhausting. Also, what I'm getting to is kind of like he didn't chase after her enough. I mean, he did in the beginning, but then it's like he got too comfortable too fast. And at first she thought, okay, I'm just gonna be understanding during this time. But she likes to be spoiled, you know. She likes to be thought of, not an afterthought. And he wasn't giving to her what he needed to be giving, you know. Do you guys see the Ace of Pentacles there? You know, she's this. She's like, I want to be pampered. I want to be catered to. I want to be in the best of clothing. I want to be in the best of shoes. I want you to be the one to make sure that you take care of me in that way. You know, sort of like how Steve is with her mom. I'm going to be doing a reading after this one too about Steve and Marjorie's marriage, because I feel like they're going through a rough period right now as well, which is crazy because a lot of relationships are going through rough periods right now. But anyway, okay, so going off of that, she is basically like, I need a mental break. I don't want to deal with this crap right now. Let me just think for a second, because this relationship for her was mentally exhausting, and it put her in a mindset where it was going to take her out of her character. And she carries herself like a lady, like a princess. And so she's like, you can't have me looking crazy out in these streets. And she's like, this is why females out here be snapping, because when y'all guys be doing, let me see what he did, because guys, I really feel like it's something that Michael B. Jordan did. It was already a pot boiling over, but there was something that just made that shit pop, 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 pop. Okay, there was something lurking in the background. I don't know, I'm feeling like someone hiding in a closet, or someone hiding something. Like, I'm feeling like a shadow. I don't know if this is a person. I don't know if this is a secret, but I feel like this is something found out. So let's see. What was the final straw? Show me what happened that was the final straw for Lori Harvey. Guide me to the cards that will let me know what happened between Lori Harvey and Michael B. where she snapped. Oh. These cards look funny, guys. I'm not gonna, this look like some kinky shit, allegedly. This looks like some like a swinger type shit, allegedly, for entertainment purposes only. But yeah, this look kind of funky, you know. But it pissed her the heck off and set her off. Okay? So this is interesting. Okay? That's this is so okay. Okay. If this is given what I think is given, let me see. Hold on. I have another card here. Another card deck. Where is it? Oh my gosh. Ancestors, you guys don't want me to use this deck? Hold on, guys. All right, I'm back. So I wanted to just dive in a little bit with my Hermit Tarot cards to get a little bit more info on if it was correct what I was seeing. I know it's correct, but just more insight. So show me, ancestors, what did Lori find out or see that just made her snap and call this whole relationship off? What was it? Show me what it was. What was it? Happiness is my priority. I don't know. It's here. It's talking about him needing more time and her not wanting to give it. Okay, let me see. But why is he saying this? Why is he saying this? Why is he saying this? I don't want to lose you. I am addicted to you. So he does want to be with her. She said no. So she went from this, guys. She went from I just dream and wish for everything, so him basically being her dream guy, to her having to compromise, okay? So it was like, you're my dream guy, and then it was like, okay, now I have to compromise what my definition of what a dream guy looks like. And then she just flat out was like, no, not at all. I'm not doing this anymore. But those other cards were just looking really funky. They were looking very funky. I'm gonna stick to that. Okay. Let's move on to how Michael B is feeling right now. But those cards look very weird. All right. Anyway. Show me Michael B. Jordan's energy. See, I was about to say Georgie. I was about to say like orgy and Jordan. Oh, anyway. I'm having a hard time speaking. So someone is definitely, I feel like he was doing something he shouldn't have been doing, and he was caught red-handed. He couldn't even speak. That's what I'm getting. You know, and it makes sense because Steve Harvey left some comments saying, what did he say? I'm just glad like nobody put hands on each other, because if hands was put on, then that's a different story. And I was like, why is he even saying that? Like, that doesn't even seem like Michael B. Jordan's type of thing. But think about it, ladies. If you go to your man's house and you catch him doing something he's not supposed to be doing, wouldn't you want to put them paws on him? I mean, that's the only scenario I could think of where a fight would ensue or could possibly ensue. But anyway, how is Michael B. Jordan feeling at this time about his breakup with Lori Harvey? Let's see. Give me more. All right, so what I'm getting from these cards is that he's fine with her leaving, but it's like, I want you to leave on a better note. You know what I'm saying? So like right now she's like the Queen of Swords, very defensive, you know, it's a lot running through her mind. She feels out of place, and she left, you know, she left. And he's like, you can leave, but leave more on like a positive note where we have a better understanding that, yeah, this didn't work, but maybe we could still be friends, you know? It's like it goes from like the Five of Swords type of situation where it's like nobody wins in this situation, but let's take the situation and kind of learn from it, you know? Take it as a learning experience and like let bygones be bygones, you know? Like I'm still cool with you. We can still be good, you know? When you need me, call me. If you have nobody else to call, you know, we could still be friends type of thing. Oh my gosh. Okay. I'm sorry, y'all. I gotta go back to what caused Lori to get so pissed and just call it quits right then and there. Let me see. How did she feel after she saw what she saw that made her snap? How did she feel in that moment? Show me how she felt in that moment. Ooh. Okay. Show me how Lori Harvey felt in that moment where she caught him eating cookies out the cookie jar. Okay. Show me how she felt in that moment. Her family. New start. Okay. So this is what she wanted out of him. She wanted to feel like on top of the world. You know, she wanted to have his babies. She wanted to have the marriage. She wanted to have it all. She felt like that was going to give her the ultimate sense of feeling complete. You know, having a new start, a new beginning, feeling alive even, you know, because the Fool is kind of like on this journey of the unknown that they've never been on. And that's the journey of, you know, having a family, having a husband, having children, you know. And now she's like, that's gone out the window. Like now, you see how, you know, this person here is like trying to hold on to the pinnacles, but look at behind him, like there's all this turbulence and all these boats and the waves is just shaky. You know, he's trying to hold on to the pinnacles. He's hopping up and down. It's like now it's like, I don't know, you know, and it got her feeling like this. Now it's this big burden left on her mind. And she's just like, I don't want it no more. I don't want it no more. It's not worth it. I don't want it. So I had to go back to that, guys, because that scenery of what caused her to snap just like stuck with me. And I really got like some Playboy nastiness out of those cards, allegedly. So I just had to see what she felt after that. But anyway, let me see. Does Michael B want to get back with Lori Harvey? Does he want to be back with her? What does he want to? It looks like he knows that it's a point of no return. Some card. Why? He does want to be back with her. He still wants that family life too. It seems like they spoke about it, you know, and he's like, you're supposed to have my first child. We're supposed to be happy. It kind of seems like Michael B. Jordan is delusional right now, guys. He's like, we're soulmates. We're soulmates. I will wait for you in the nighttime, in the morning, and if it ain't gonna work, let's still be friends. But you the one, girl, you the one. Oh gosh. Basically, he gonna be delving back into his work till he finds somebody new that can occupy his mind. Because right now, he feels like this is going to be bothering him for a long time. Just how things ended between him and Lori. And so he's going to throw himself back into his work just to get his mind off of it until he meets somebody that catches his interest once again. All right, let me just ask the big question of, I wanted to... Let me see what lesson they were supposed to learn out of this. Hold on. Okay. All right, let's go back to, are they going to get back together? Are they going to reconcile? I feel no. I feel like whatever it is that Lori found out, did not sit well with her at all. And the trust is now gone. And that's how I feel. I had my, y'all, oh, hold on, y'all. All right, y'all, I'm back. I'm sorry. I have to make sure, like, these cards are the ones that I want to, pull on are here. But anyway, are they going to get back together, ancestors? Is Lori Harvey and Michael B. Jordan going to get back together? Oh, it just shows Michael B. Jordan waiting and working. Lord Jesus. It does not look like they're going to get back together. He feels like, both of them feel like their dreams of having that family life with one another is now dead. Like, it's not happening. I feel like there was already a pregnancy here, allegedly. And he feels like, damn, like we missed our chance. I just see a lot of working, and a lot of thinking about work. And I feel like that's both of them. Him, I don't know. What is he waiting on? He feels like he's taking a loss. He feels like he looks like a fool in the limelight. And it really doesn't sit well that they ended on bad terms. I don't know. That really, really bothers him. Because I think it's because he's seen in such a good light or a great light in the public eye that he doesn't want her to tarnish his image. And whatever happened in their relationship could really tarnish his image because what he did was some effed up ish. Okay. Okay. Let me see. I want to see. I want to see what their relationship was like in the beginning, even though we kind of got a glimpse of it. I know a lot of people said that they did this for publicity. I don't think that they did this for publicity, but I think that they knew. I mean, obviously you would know that it is going to benefit you financially. Like, that's obvious. We all know that. That's why people think it was a publicity stunt, because they were gorgeous together and it was like a perfect fit to make money. But that doesn't mean that that's what it was. You got people who get with other celebrities that are not so attractive together. And, you know, they just do it for publicity. All right, let's see. This was their relationship in the beginning. They were very attracted to each other. But it looks like there was already some deception. Like they both wasn't being upfront with one another. So it still wasn't going to work because guess what? It was based off of sex to begin with. They didn't have nothing in common. So they both had their own mask on because they were trying to be somebody that they weren't in the relationship just to try to make it work. Okay? So, let's see. I'm going to see, how does Lori feel about Michael B. Jordan now? How does Lori feel about Michael B. Jordan now? How does she feel about him now? Let's see. I want to be more than friends. I replay our conversations over and over. Sometimes I stay awake thinking about you. So she's still thinking about him. It looks like she still wants to be with him secretly, but she's like, I feel like she's like, that's not going to happen. How's Michael B. Jordan feeling? You came closer than anyone. I wish I could share my good news with you. So many things remind me of you. So I get that he wants to talk to her, but she's keeping her distance. And I feel like with these cards, especially the sometimes I stay awake thinking about you and I replay our conversations over and over, because I feel like she's in disbelief. She's in disbelief that he's not who she thought he was. You know? I also feel like she friend zoned him when they first started talking. I think that's what the I want to be more than friends is. I think that she friend zoned him when they first started talking, and then she decided to just give him a chance, especially when she broke it off with, I don't know if she broke it off with Future. I never did a reading on that one, but, but I will ask that question though. Yeah, but I think that she friend zoned him until, you know, she was no longer with Future and she decided to give him a chance. But their relationship moved way too fast. It was based off of sex, and they both had a mask that they put on in that relationship in the beginning. They were both acting like people that they were not. Let me see. How does Lori Harvey feel about getting back with Future? You guys think it's possible that, you know, she gonna have another relationship with Future? Let's see. I want to feel that way again. So he was good in bed. Just being near you is intoxicating. I wish things could be different. I don't think that she's going to go back with Future, but I think if the opportunity presented itself, she would have sex with him. Because he's a good lover in bed. Allegedly, according to these cards. All right. So we're going to see what their higher selves want to tell them, their spiritual self. Okay, so I have my shape cards here. And they have quotes on them, okay? So let's see first what Lori Harvey's, what does Lori Harvey's higher self want to tell her out of this relationship? Let's see, what does Lori Harvey? Follow your path and let the people talk. Ooh. Okay. Her ancestors are like, don't give a F what people got to say. Do your thing, baby girl. Do you. Do you. And let the people talk. Okay. I'm feeling her ancestors. Okay. So, Wait, that wasn't even her answer. That was her higher self. That sounds like Lori Harvey, too. Follow your path and let the people talk. Yeah, that sounds like Lori Harvey. My bad. Well, I guess that's her ancestors, too, for me to say that. So I'm not even going to dismiss it. Okay. Now, what does Michael B. Jordan's higher self want to tell him? Michael B. Jordan's higher self. What do you want to tell your boy? Like, what's going on? What do you want to tell him? All right. Don't block your blessings. Don't let doubt stop you from getting where you want to be. So I told y'all, like, right now he is feeling uneasy because he's like, is this going to tarnish his, like, good image that he has in the public eye? You know? So bottom of the deck, you know, remember that your thoughts are the primary cause of everything. So he's thinking a lot right now, and he's doubting himself because he's like, could I have handled it better? Maybe I should have talked to her. You know, maybe I shouldn't have said this. It just really gives me a sense of shoulda, coulda, woulda, why didn't I type of vibes. So his higher self is telling him to, you know, count his blessings and, well, don't block his blessings, count his blessings, and don't doubt himself, because he's thinking a lot. He's thinking too much right now. All right, so I'm going to roll the dice, and let's see what number it lands on for both of them. So, hold on. Let's see. First, what was Michael B. supposed to learn from this relationship with Lori Harvey? What was he supposed to learn? What was he supposed to learn out of this relationship? Victim. Stop playing victim. You are not the victim here, okay? So, look like that is what he's doing already. He's making it seem like, you know, I tried my best, I guess. Okay, what was she supposed to learn out of this relationship? I'm going to pull this. Mysticism. She needs to learn more about who she is. She needs to get more into the occult, more spiritual, more in tune with her higher self. But I can say that she's pretty intuitive, especially for her to come out as the high priestess. She's very intuitive when it comes to relationships. That's for dang on sure. You know, but life is a mystery. So they're telling her she needs to learn more about life. She needs to open up herself to more experiences, adventurous experiences, but it's experiences that involves just her, you know, not a group of people or a relationship. Take this time to find yourself type of thing. Okay, so let's see. Let me roll the dice. Let's see. This is for Lori Harvey. You got this. And it landed on the number 4, stability. So your girl is going to be all right. Lori Harvey is going to be just fine, guys. She's going to get back on her. Well, she never fell off anyway. So she's going to stay in that arena of stability, foundations. She's probably going to spend more time with her, even more time with her family right now, leaning on them for support. But she has a heavy spiritual backing. So they're very encouraging, and they're very optimistic, and they're very much in her life. And when I mean they, I'm talking about her ancestors. So yeah, she's good. All right. What about Michael B. Jordan? Ooh. Hold on. All right, y'all. So Michael B. Jordan's dice fell on the floor. So this is definitely a karmic lesson for him. It was something that he was supposed to take and learn from. Okay. It was also a relationship that was destined to happen. So no matter what, they were going to be in a relationship with each other. And it says stop doubting. So he's definitely having doubts and is not sure of himself right now. So he's really insecure at this time, guys. So That makes sense because they showed him at the basketball game, which I don't know why he was there, but he looked like he was not sure of himself at all. Okay. So they basically want to tell him to stop doubting and let him know that this was a karmic lesson. And if he did not learn the lesson, then he's going to have more opportunities to learn it, basically. Okay. So that's my reading on Michael B. Jordan and Lori Harvey. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Sorry for the interruptions. I just had to make sure that I use the right cards and ask the right questions for their relationship. I think that Lori Harvey is still young. I feel like there's a lot that she is going to learn about life and situations and why people do the things they do, because I feel like she can be a little bit judgmental. But I know that's like a Capricorn thing. Sorry, Capricorns, but it's true, in my opinion. And I feel like she is someone who is sure of herself and the relationship that she's in. And I feel like she gave more than enough time towards this relationship to try to see if it would work. It's not like she's a girl where she's a hit and done. You know, she gave Michael B. Jordan many tries to put an effort in the relationship. And he just wasn't there, guys, emotionally. I just didn't feel any type of emotion in their cards. I felt like, yes, I want this family dynamic, but I didn't feel like, I feel like they were trying to build a house on water. You know what I mean? Like, they were laying the foundation with the bricks, or however you start building a house. And like the bricks was drifting away in the water. It's like, oh shoot, let's get another brick and let's put that brick together. And it's like, that shit ain't gonna stay there. It was like that. It was weird. But anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed it. And I hope you guys tune in for the next video that I'll be doing, which is her mom and her stepdad, Marjorie and Steve Harvey. I really want to get into their relationship and see what's going on with them, because I feel like they were both sending subliminals. People thought they were talking about Lori Harvey and Michael B. Jordan, but I feel like that was their time to kind of sneak in a jab at each other. I just feel that intuitively. I am not sure, guys. This is just how I feel. And I just need to get into the cards to see if my intuition is right, which 99.999% of the time it is. But anyway, again, if you guys like this video about Lori Harvey and Michael B. Jordan, please give me a like, comment, share, subscribe. And thank you guys for joining me, and I hope that you come back. Bye.